Hello, I'm Carson. Welcome to the Carscast, episode 3. Bam. Okay, so this is the third episode I filmed in one day. Um, I don't know why. At this point, I'm just kind of filming until it hits 10 minutes, then I edit. So there's most likely it's gonna be all 5 minutes episodes, but it's fine. This has been the most fun because I could be vulnerable, I could be funny, I could be whatever I want. I can do that. And one of the things I can also do is I can just promote things for no reason. Um, but I'm gonna go back to what I was talking about episode 1, which was my original podcast plan. My podcast plan originally was to grab a friend, and we were just gonna talk. This is basically what the podcast was gonna be, except a lot better and more of a set. But I ended up not doing that because it's hard to get someone off its feet. The idea was on there for 2 weeks. We originally planned it a week before we were going to film it, and I was basically talking to my friend Landon, which I talked about already, that, hey, I want to do this podcast. And he said, hey, I want to do this podcast. I said, I'll do it. And we planned it. We planned a date, and then that immediately got canceled because there was something that had to go on. Landon's really... He's a little bit bad at trying to read his text messages. No shade. No problem with that. I'm bad at reading them, but I tend to respond. Basically, I was talking to him. The podcast was going to be called Diversity. And it was going to just be a podcast where me and him just talk. We just talk. No script, nothing. We just talk because usually how me and him's conversation go is that I start talking, he starts talking, and it just goes on from there. And I really like the idea of it. However, 1 week turned into 2 weeks, 2 weeks turned into 3 weeks. And at that point, I just said, it's fine. I'll just start. I just said today, hey, I'll just start my own. I'll just do 3 episodes one day. And this is the third one. And here we have come to. I don't know when this is being posted. These are probably being posted in each hour. But basically, these I'm gonna basically edit all these at once, and it's gonna be fun. Nobody's willing to listen to an hour podcast probably, and I'm just a chill man. I don't do a whole lot. I do track. I do all these things, but the thing is, I am very humbled. So I don't want to be too narcissistic on this podcast, even though that I am talking about stories about me. But I'm trying not to be I'm trying my best, always, trying not to be freaking, I'm the greatest of all time, I'm amazing, I should be amazing, I should be great. But I think, that, me being so insecure and, shy and stuff, with a lot of people and stuff is really helpful for me being kind of humbled almost. Basically, I'm always in the stage of hey, I am not the greatest person of all time, but as of right now, I feel like it. But I feel usually I'm doing great things. I'm doing these amazing great things, but I'm not the greatest podcaster or editor to ever exist. And I know I'm very narcissistic, or very oversharing on a lot of things, but it's kind of the way that I do things. I kind of just tell stories. And I don't know how to change any other format because I don't have friends that want to do these things with me. So a lot of the time I'm just purposely just being narcissistic, which is not fun. But every time I do get a friend to do a video with me, it is always very much a treat to do. I always gotta post it because I only get one video usually with a friend every once in a while. Alright, fellas, I'm gonna leave this episode 3 here. I hope you have a great day. I filmed all these 3 episodes in one day, so I hope you have a good day for today, or whatever. Yes. I'm Carson. See you later.